y'all. What's up? I just want to give a shout out to Petty Tupac TV. Make sure you go smash, like, and don't forget to subscribe. For real, for real.
What up, though? You already know how I go. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment, you dig. Islam to the Mobites. Assalamu alaikum to the Akis. Saleka salam to the black men. I see salat to the comrades. I know you somewhere saying my salam. 212 to the Bloods. 410, 412 to the G's. So on and so forth. One love to everybody. Big five to you. Love, truth, peace, and freedom. When love, truth, and peace and freedom, when love, truth, peace, and freedom are violated, justice must take its course. You know, I get y'all videos on the go all the time. I'm going to start doing that more. You know, it's just been in the back of my head lately, like, damn, maybe I should just go set up all the stuff, you know. But you constantly on the go. And shout out to everybody on the east side to be giving, man, that's where I get the most. Belle Isle and the east side of Detroit, where I get the most notoriety. Like, this, they see, I mess with your videos. Ain't no conflict like the one guys is talking all that. You better take this video down. You shouldn't be talking this and that. I get none but love on the east side when I'm out and about. Not saying that I might not get something else another time, but that day has yet to come. Everybody in general rock with me. You dig what I'm talking about? And as long as you're watching, whether you like it or not, as long as you're watching, that's all that matters. As long as you're going back telling people in the joint, hey, he dropped the video on you, he did this, or maybe you should look at it this way. You know, you'll be surprised how many guys hit me up like, bro, you keep my name alive, homie, or bro, you doing your thing, get your money, I understand it. I'm in here. You dig? I can't tell you how many people appreciate what I do, make a bag off a video. Cause to really get a decent change, to send people in there, 2,000-3,000 views or a lot of comments. You did on talking about. I had a video that only had like, it had nothing to do with prison politics and nothing. It was like 500 views, right? But it had like 170 comments on it. That was $90. There you go, dog. You gave me the idea. $90 mean everything in the joint. So just imagine the thousands accumulating. You feel me? So continue, smash, like, subscribe, and comment. Anyway, man, I've been talking long enough, man. Maybe I should have kept that part. I'll probably cut this part and put it at the end. My bad for talking so much. Hey, y'all be asking me for them VBM wild stories, in particular these 3 people. I think one of them a dude, the 2 other ones a woman. I never put his real name out here on here. I am this go around, because people really like him. I don't know if it's because he's a pretty boy and he tough, or that was a crazy wild story or something that I told y'all, but it is what it is. I'm going to tell y'all a story I remember vividly. My first time going to juvenile, right? So, I'm not really like that. I'm like that, but I'm not really like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just now, you know, it's people that's been going to prison. I mean, not prison, but juvenile. Since they was 19 years old, I wait till I'm like 15 to catch these cases. I had a carjacking, armed robbery, and a felony homicide. The felony homicide, they dropped that off bail. I'm not gloating around like I had murder cases, and you know, at that age and so on and so forth. It wasn't me. It was another guy in the hood that looked just like me, And if y'all from the hood, y'all know who I'm talking about. He looked just like me, and he was caught up in it, and he really didn't even do it because he really not like that. I go to juvie. I'm kind of nervous. I really don't know what to expect. It's the same smell that you get while you in the county jails, that diluted, cheap bleach, all types of body odors. Man, it's just something that it make you cringe. And I'm like thinking I'm going to prison or whatever. So anyway, I go to the Rock. These boys all in the same jumpsuits. I go to sit down and they're like, I sit on the back couch. They're like, nah. Somebody sit right there. That's his spot. The guard say it ain't no assigned seats, but you probably don't want to sit there. All right. So I noticed a dude come out of his room, light-skinned dude, braids, pretty boy, kind of cocky, because he was in jail for like 2 years. I think he still had the cast on his hand because he got shot in his hand by a cop. He comes sit down. I'm like, bro, probably got some respect or whatever. Woo woo. Bro say, hey, you can sit right here. But that seat and the one next to him taken up. Now, his seat is an individual seat connected to a couch that can fit three people, but it was only one other person allowed to sit there. I forget his name, but he was like his little errand boy. Like whatever he said, dude was with it. Like he always been VBM Wild, always been like a super alpha male, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting acclimated. Days go by, whatever. Somebody sat in the seat that came in. He like, get up, bro. He walked up to the dude, get up. Not, can you get up? Please get up. Hey, get up. This me. Dude say it ain't no assigned seats in here. I'm gonna tell you one more time, bro. Just get up. He look at him. VBM Wild go right off in him. Beat boy. And I was hearing how hard he was hitting dude. I'm like, damn, I don't want to get a fight with dog. I was like, damn. And I'm taller than him, but he's stocky. I'm a skinny kid at times. I'm like 5'11", like 130, 40 pounds, man. VBM Wild had to be pushing like 180 in Juve. You feel me? We 15 years old. Yeah, because we was on Malcolm X. It's like 15 years old. Malcolm X the pod, the name of the pod. So I'm in there with this guy named Rose from the neighborhood or whatever. I don't know him, but I heard of him, so on and so forth. Rose facing like 9 years for a bunch of carjacking. Rose is about 6'2", pushing 300, light-skinned dude, curly hair, pretty boy. So Rose had did something like take a pen from a staff member that VBM Wild was cool with. And he over there on the table writing with it and then beating. So the CO get up like, damn, where my pen go? Oh, ain't nobody gonna tell me where my pen at? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Rose got it in his hand. VBM Wild, get up. Who got the pen? Who got the pen? Rose like, man, here it go. VBM Wild walk over to our table that we sitting at, the card table. He like, why you take his pen? Rose a coward. Rose was a coward. Rose like, he took it. Pointing at me. I'm like, man, this dude is a coward. I'm like, bro, I ain't take no pen, man. Don't put them. Man, yes you did, man. Don't lie. VBM Wild like, give him the pen back right now and apologize. Rose apologized. My bad, bro. I should have told him not to steal from you. I'm like, damn, bro, you scared of this dude? VBM Wild get mad. He like, yeah, you should be too. So on and so forth. So he pop his top. Now, I think he see I got a little size on me. I'm not saying he or whatever, but you know when it's a bigger opponent, you kind of like, at that age, he probably like a little hesitant. He ain't really show off on me like he showed off on other guys or whatever, man. I'm like, you scared of dog? So it's another staff member sitting next to me, a lady. She like, don't even feed to him. He popping his top. The other dude that he got the pen back for, he got between him. The lady whispered to me, don't even feed to him. He's gonna be in prison in a few years, in and out of joint before he get killed or whatever. That's what she said to me. You know what I'm saying? I hate that the prison part came true, but the recidivism rate high. Juveniles don't really correct you. Treatment centers, they give you coping mechanisms, but they send people back out here into poverty with no job resources, no skills to obtain jobs, no real social skills. So, the recidivism rate gonna be high, right? So anyway, we talking. He looking at me crazy. I'm looking back at him. And then, like, he just keeps staring at me or whatever. So now I'm looking at him out the corner of my eye, but I'm pretending like I'm not looking at him. I really don't want no smoke, right? This is before I found out, like, I could go a little bit. I wasn't sharp with these yet. You feel me? And I ain't the best now or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, I wasn't really sharp like that then. And then, dude just a demon to me, you feel me? So, eventually, my pride kick in. We have a little stare off. He like, what you looking at? Whatever, bro. And nothing came of that. We end up being cool somehow, some way. I forget how we end up being cool. No, I think I smacked the guy, right? I think I smacked the guy, and after that, I guess he kind of seen something in me. Smacked this dude named I think it was like Demario or Jamario or something like that. I ended up smacking him, and regardless of all that, I would say about a week later after that, Rose, I forget what it was. I think he was beating on the table on one stop. VBM Wild told him stop, and he might have said something smart. I forget what the situation is. So he walked over to Rose. Now, mind you, VBM Wild only like 5'8", 5'9" at the time. He's stocky, upper body. He in shape. He built like a Greek god as a juvenile, bro. He was built. Pause. Rose, 6'2", 300 pounds. Rose is huge. He come over there, sock Rose in the face. Bop! The juvenile officers just look. Everybody looking. Dion say, VBM Wild, that's his name. He like, get up. Rose just sitting there. Just sitting there. And as I'm looking, you see Rose's eye go from light to purple. It's getting darker and redder. I'm like, man, this dude is a monster. Like I said, we end up getting cool. They moved him to another rock for a while because he kept beating up people, whatever it was. I can tell you a bunch of stories of him beating up people in jail. Him, Bobby Baggs, they got arrested for that 8 Mile shooting at the banquet at the dude's birthday. A bunch of fights, them jumping people, whatever. And so we went to another rock for a while. I ended up getting into it with this guy named Drew over a basketball game. Drew said to me, we was hooping. Drew said, "You foul me again, I'ma sock you." So we hooping, right? A guy named Andre Biggs. I think it was Biggs or Briggs. Andre Briggs, older guy, used to play with his kids, DJ and Aaron. He told me, because I used to hoop, and they, the grown people used to have me on their team because I could hoop, and I always loved playing defense, so they really liked that. So anyway, I used to go hoop with them guys. He told me one day 2 things that I never forgot in all of my life. 2 lessons I never forgot. He said, if you hooping, or you at the park, or you at a party, or wherever you may be at, if a guy, if you bump into a guy or you follow him too hard, some little minute stuff, and y'all get into the little words, and he say he'll be back, whoop him immediately. Whoop him immediately and get up out of there. Give him a reason to come back. Because if he gonna come back over a little foul or something, some words, and you gonna end up getting hurt or get jumped or in a deeper situation, give him something to come back for. And I took that to heart. I'm the type of guy, you can't tell me something that sounds so logical and righteous and real, and I don't equip it and take it super, super serious. He told me that. And he also said because we was hooping one day, I fouled the guy, or it was a situation, something happened. And the dude said, you fouled me again. Matter of fact, it was his nephew that it happened to. I fouled the dude, then his nephew fouled the guy, and he got mad. And he said, you fouled me again. If one of y'all foul me again, I'm going to knock you out. And we ran the ball up the court, scored, got back. Levi back on defense. Check the dude that said this, and he rocked him to sleep. He up there dribbling the ball, he just come with an uppercut and get the whooping on him. Hey, the point is that he told me when we look back on and reflected on that situation in hindsight, he said that you're playing basketball, you're going to foul people. Now how hard or flagrant you foul them, that's different. But if you playing regular defense and you make a mistake and foul somebody after they don't see, especially after they don't say they're going to do this, and that, you either get off the court or you get it in right then and there. Because we playing bad, I'm going to foul you again. So I'm not going to foul you, then let you sock me. That don't make sense. So I took that to heart. So I'm in juvie. Dude named Drew. He said, you foul me again, I'm beating you in here, something like that. Ego, pride, I got a little rep now. Pop shirt. What you want to do? So this the first time I ever seen the pull counter when I look back on it. And when the OG was teaching me how to throw it a little bit, right? I didn't know what it was. He put it in the context for me when he was teaching me, but he Drew, when we was fighting, he would put his face closer, lean it out, turn his body sideways, get smaller, lean it out, And as soon as I go to punch, he'll pull back, crack me. He did it like 3-4 times. I couldn't understand what he was doing. Right? He just put it out there, pull back. And then another thing people do when they fight, they usually cock way back here so you kind of see it coming. So you see people throwing all these punches that's missing. They only going for power shots. You're supposed to just go straight at your angle, lined up where you think you're going, instead of just cocking all the way back all the time. So anyway, he get down on me. I never forget Mr. Redman with the dreads at Wayne County Juvenile Detention Facility. He said, all right, y'all done fighting? Because we fought like a minute or two. He got down on me. I only hit him like one time, barely. So he like, y'all done? I'm like, yeah, we done. He got this arrogant smirk on his face. So they closed the gym down. We go back into the unit. He walking around there. yeah, dog. Yeah, you know, put hands on. Told I got these. Jesse, hot boy Jesse, East Warren hot boy. He like, man, dude think he jumping. He think he. I'm like, nah, bro. I gotta get back. Ego kicking me kicking me. So I get up, pop top again. Redman like, man, y'all just fought, bro. You fight again, I'm gonna have to put you on sanctions. You fighting out here on camera, so on and so forth. I'm gonna have to put y'all on sanctions. I'm like, F that. He like, all right, well, go ahead, shoot the ones. So dude get up, pop his vest off, arrogant. So now I'm not even trying to throw no punching or flinching, nothing like that. I'm just trying to close him off. So I get him up against the wall. Ain't no pull counter up against that wall. I crack him. That smirk that he had on his face, thinking he was going to come into the situation, I cracked him. And I seen it go from to his eyes got bigger than I ever seen before. And at that moment, that felt like the first time I pulled a gun, or the reaction when you pull a gun on somebody. It take away all the power, all the confidence they got, because they know one squeeze, it's over. I'm the best man. No matter how tough you are, no matter how much fighting skills you got, how much money you got, when I pull it, it's over. So you see all that lead a body, cracking. Now he ain't doing all this ducking, dodging, and moving. Then I just whoop on him. Got back. Whole rock respect me, not bro. Whole rock respect me. Big dog over there. VBM Wild heard about it. He came back. VBM Wild had his own table too. He didn't like new dudes or nothing like that to sit by him. So he assigned, it was 4 seats to a table. He assigned who sit there. It was his homeboy that was always there. Then I remember it was a guy sitting down at the table, 2 guys sitting down at the table that was new. He said, hey, y'all got to get up, swap seats. Hey, Bird, hey, can you come sit with me, bro? I don't like new dudes. I don't like soft guys. Come over here, sit with me. I felt honored. I'm like, damn, come on over here, sit with me, bro. And he invited somebody else over there or whatever. And then as the dude was coming over, he like, oh, hold on. Hey, Bird, you got anybody in particular you want to come over here? I'm like, oh yeah, my homeboy, Lauren. Me, Lauren, him, and his homeboy was named Courtney. Us 4, just at the table. Bro was vicious through there. He a juvenile hall legend. He a juvenile hall legend. Hey, another thing, I'm gonna tell you one more thing that was memorable when I was with him. I had went to a placement and came back, and he was still there, right? No. This was when I first came. I remember him saying, it was shower time. It was real cold. The shower's cold, no heat, no nothing. So I'm like, damn, bro, these showers cold as hell, man. What the fuck? These showers cold, bro. I can't get up in there. He like, hey, look, bro, don't come to jail. All you got to do is throw your body up under there. It'll adjust. It's like jumping in the pool. He's like so used to this. I'm like, man, these kids is barbaric in here, bro. This ain't meant for me, bro. I ain't used to taking no cold showers. I'm like, where am I, bro? This a whole different life and environment. He like, don't come to jail. Don't do the crime. You know what I'm saying? I remember him always through the rock, man. Stop. It's about your time, bro. I'm facing 10 years, 20 years. You talking about a little 2 years or a year. Whoa. But that's my story about VBM Wild. I got a bunch of them. And that's for all y'all that was asking the stories, man. Peace and blessings be upon y'all. Big 5.